Well, it's a good step towards spring. While spring is not here yet, we do spring forward this Saturday into Sunday, meaning we push our clocks ahead. And as we do each year at this time, we invite our good friend Hazleton Fire Chief Donald Leschko into our studios to give you some important advice at what you should do at the same time when you turn those clocks ahead. This is an important reminder, right, Chief?
Yeah, it's the perfect time during the season's change, especially we're going to spring forward this Sunday, to remind everyone to change their batteries and their smoke detectors. I always say that's the most vital tool you have in your house is a working smoke detector along with a working carbon monoxide detector. And this is the best time we can encourage everyone to make sure to change their batteries and their smoke detectors. And also to really do a good inventory of your smoke detectors. Make sure they're all in working order. If they're over that 10-year age mark, to replace them. There's a lot of smoke detectors on the market now that have sealed batteries. It's a 10-year lithium battery. After 10 years, you dispose of the detector and purchase a new one. But for the ones that there's still a lot out there that still require the batteries to be changed, and this is the perfect time to remind everyone that they got to do that.
Do you think that people are paying more attention to this because it's been in the media so frequently anymore?
Yeah, I think it's definitely working. We see it working, especially with smoke detectors, but also especially with carbon monoxide detectors. We've had a few incidents this year where we've been dispatched for carbon monoxide in the house because the detector activated, and it was the reason why is because there was an issue with the heating furnace. So that we are seeing it working. We see a lot of people abiding by it, but we still also have some incidents where people don't have working smoke detectors or they took the battery out because it was chirping or anything like that. So that's why it's a perfect time now to make sure you go through them, change your batteries, make sure they're working, make sure they're properly mounted, and to make sure that you have smoke detectors installed in your home. We can't stress that enough, and every day we push that goal of all of our residents to make sure they have those working units in their houses. They're important lifesavers.
Absolutely. And we just want to also make sure that people are paying attention to their heating systems as well, because winter, as we saw, is not over yet.
Yeah, I mean, and I always tell everyone with your heating unit, especially if you're using it for domestic hot water, that unit's running 24/7, 365 days a year. A lot of people are using their unit for that domestic hot water. We've had CO calls in the summertime already, where the heating unit's activated, where that unit's activated to make hot water, and thus cause CO. So we want to encourage everyone to make sure their heating units are in proper working order. If they're having any issues, make sure you call your heating technician to come in and check it. Make sure your chimneys are working, open and clear. And basically, the bottom line is, especially after this winter, we had a few cold spurts that were really a long out process. We really encourage everyone again to have their heating unit serviced. I tell everyone, after every 3,000 to 4,000 miles you get your oil change in your car, at least once to twice a year you should have your heating unit serviced. And especially, we really encourage it with those using coal. There's still some homes that are using coal to get their heating units cleaned, serviced, but really any heating unit. It's just so important to make sure you have your heating technician come in, check it over, make sure everything's working properly. And the bottom line is it's going to be good for you and for your family.
All right. Great advice from Hazleton Fire Chief Donald Leschko. Again, we spring ahead this weekend, so Saturday night when you go to bed, turn your clocks ahead.